should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting group for Chicago. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Vucevic's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Johnson a screen on Ball. Russell from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Now here's Giddey. Ball left side. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Mega shot there from the coffin corner. It is fun to watch Ball shoot those and knock them down.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Ball no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White against Thomas. Pass to Johnson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Claxton. No good from outside. White looking it over. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. The three is up. Claxton with a rebound. And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Buzelis. Gets the three to fall.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Here's Thomas for three. He drops it from range. Thomas has got 9 points.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
And Ball gets it to go.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Thomas outside. The three ball. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
They get the rebound. White on the wing. Outside Giddey. Takes a three. Brooklyn with the board. And here's Thomas from the arc. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. The three from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. And for Chicago, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
known as a pass-first player. You like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Claxton a screen on Giddey. Thomas with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Giddey. Buries it from 3. Thomas has got 15 points.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
He gets it up. Not going to go that time. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Nets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Sharp, DeAnthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams, and it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Melton on the wing, defended by Jones. Outside, Williams. Pass to Clowney. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Williams. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Now here's Melton. Sharp a screen on Jones. Melton misses. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Picked by Smith. Jones from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Melton outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Sharp, covered by Smith. Here's the 3, and Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Williams from long range hits the 3-pointer. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Brooklyn's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Outside, Williams. From deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
1:57 left in the first half. Dosunmu can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls trail by 9. Smith outside. Launches a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Melton with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Outside, Williams. The 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
From the arc. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Melton. Williams has got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Really left him alone that time.
3.
Nets leading by 3. And here's Melton. Still without a bucket. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Giddey on the wing. Smith left side. Nasumu outside. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Williams from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That'll do it for the first half. Brooklyn out in front, up by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
All no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Johnson a screen on White. Thomas passes to Russell. Fires for 3. Chicago with a rebound. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Johnson a screen on White. Thomas passes to Claxton. White with the steal. Up again.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Thomas against Giddey. For 3. Thomas misses.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Ball passes to Giddey. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Claxton. To the inside. And here's Thomas. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Ball against Williams. The kick out to Williams. Back to Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Brooklyn making some changes. Wilson's checked in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Russell. Shot clock at 6. Williams against White. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Watford's checked in for Williams.
Now into the lineup for your next number 9, Trendon Watford.
Johnson against White. Pass to Wilson. Johnson a screen on Ball. Here's Wilson. And the three-pointer goes. Wilson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Williams from long range. Vucevic finds Giddey, and the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Giddey. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Launches it, and White hits from deep. White's got 6. 1:24 left in the third. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Dosunmu outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Watford right side. Outside Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wilson. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Wilson's got his 2nd basket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ball with a steal. Outside White. Back to Dosunmu. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Back to Watford. Sharp a screen on Ball. Outside Sharp. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets out. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Trey Jones.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Trendon Watford, also Johnson out there, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Watford outside, 6 to shoot, and there's a pick. 4-3. Offensive rebound, the kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. And the Nets lead by 7.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Herter. Smith outside. Outside Herter. No good there, off the double clutch. Nets leading by 7. To the right side. Sharp, a screen on Smith. Wilson. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Outside Herter. Smith with a screen on Johnson. There's Herter with the three. Hits the trifecta.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Pass to Wilson. Watford outside. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. The three is up. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Nets with the lead. They set the pick. Johnson with it. Now Herter defending. And that one's good. Wilson's got 6 in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Watford right side. Pass to Wilson. Watford with a screen. There's the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Herter. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Jacks up a 3. Clowney can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
3-pointer. Herter can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
3-pointer Sharp. Sinks the tray. Sharp's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bulls trail by 10. Here's Jones. There's Herter with the three. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Giddey against Sharp. Sharp a screen on Smith. Clowney tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Herter. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Pass to Wilson. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Clowney, good. And the Nets lead by 7.
And that 3-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Jones with the ball. He's against Watford. Here's Collins. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Ball in for Jones.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Giddey with a screen on Claxton. Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. It's Thomas on the wing. Ball with a steal. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Bridges is out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Yeah, the Nets with possession. It's a 3-point game. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Miller against Thomas. Shots good by Miller.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
Miller against Thomas. The kick out to Williams. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Now here's Williams. He takes it in. There's Thomas with the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Williams kicks to Bridges. Fires the 3. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. Poked loose. Green with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Ball from long range. Out to Miller. Outside, ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Williams dishes the ball. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big boner.
Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Green. And the Hornets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Fires away from outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball from long range. It's good from long range.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton a screen on Green. Here's Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's ball. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Okogie comes in for Josh Green. Smith checked in for Miller. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. Bridges with the steal. Here's Smith. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
On the wing, Melton. inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Smith finds Curry. Smith feeling it out a bit over Johnson. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Wilson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Cam Thomas getting it done. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Johnson. So Williams out there. Wilson out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Berlin basketball.
To the right side. They set the pick. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Smith for 3, and the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Pass to Wilson. Launches a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Smith to pass the ball. Ball sets a screen for Smith. And the 3 off target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's stolen by Curry. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Shoots over Johnson. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Smith.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Williams against Smith. Puts up a 3. Smith missing again. Nets leading by 3. Johnson attacking. Pass to Wilson. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Wilson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Nets. Nurkic a screen on Williams. That's a 2 from Smith. And it falls over the rim and in. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 5. Back to Wilson. For the 3. And the Nets, another 3. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3. Hornets trail by 10. Smith for 3. That shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Thomas, it's a wide open look, nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Russell finds Johnson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And for Smith, I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more nights like this.
It's Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's a 2 from Smith. Williams kicks to Smith. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Williams dishes to Smith. From 18 feet away. Out to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. Bridges misses. That will count. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It has been one outstanding game from Nick Smith.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Johnson. Outside Thomas. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working and keeping you smothered up.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball, no good. Nets leading by 7. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half, and Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Williams' shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bridges finds Ball. Pick by Bridges. Shoots from the corner. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Ball. Ball's got 5 points so far. Thomas against Miller. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Williams from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ball with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. That's leading by 3. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Right side Russell. Williams passes to Russell. 4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in. And the Nets lead by 5.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Ball kicks to Miller. Smith against Thomas. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Wilson, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Russell. Williams gets the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Smith for 3. Connects from three-point range.
3.
Smith's got 21 in the game. Brooklyn leading by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Wilson left side. For Brooklyn, they had made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The first one falls. So for the Nets, shots checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Williams. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in, and Curry subbed in for Ball. Now, here is Smith. He's got 21. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 23 points in the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's the pick. Kicks it out to Wilson. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And it's Smith missing. That's leading by 8. Outside Wilson. Plenty of space. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Smith for 3. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Smith. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. And the Nets, another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3, Smith. And they get it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Watford out there with Johnson. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's the Nets now. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Lewis. Here's Clowney. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Fades back. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hornets also with the sub. Miller's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Sharp. Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Out to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson for 3. And that one is off. Hornets trail by 10. Pass the ball. Here's Diabate. Charlotte moving it around. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Miller. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 11. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Martin. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Russell in for Trendon Watford. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Thomas from downtown. Yes, it is. Where that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Here is Russell. After the basket by Charlotte. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Thomas. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Smith. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. There's Thomas with the 3. The offensive rebound. Launches it. Bridges with the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nets leading by 13. Russell kicks to Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 9 points here in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
Now here's Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Deflects the pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Whitehead. Traps in the tray. And the Nets lead by 19.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Watford with it. He's guarded by Nurkic. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Takes a three. Whitehead's shot is off. Here's Diabate. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Hornets are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
There's Ball with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Over in the corner, White. Giddey, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. The Hornets on offense. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ball from long range. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. Ball against Bridges. Ball kicks to Vucevic. It's White on the wing. And another miss by Chicago. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Bridges outside. From deep. And another three for Charlotte.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes it back.
Buzelis sets a screen for White. Good D by Miller. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Deep two from Ball. Pass to Bridges. Here is Miller. White covering. Tries again. That's good for Miller. The assist from Bridges.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Now here's White. And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Buzelis. And just miss after miss right now. Charlotte in the lead. Ball feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes.
Miller outside. Williams sends a screen for Miller. And it's the Hornets another three.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Giddey finds Ball. Back to Giddey. And here is Ball. 6 to shoot. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Over in the corner, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Green's got 6.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Out to White. Pass to Buzelis. And the Bulls another three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smith for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Smith. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Seth Curry is out there with Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the four.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Curry finds Smith. Curry setting the pick for Smith. Gets an open look and hits. Smith's got his first points in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Smith the pass to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Giddey. No good with the wing jumper. The Hornets trail. That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Smith missing again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here is Smith. Charlotte again missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The 3. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Giddey. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 2. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. On the wing, Dosunmu. With the fadeaway. And the Bulls get it back. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Curry. Williams against Vucevic. Ball kicks to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Hornets foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Second
and the first one drops. So for the Bulls, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Kevin Huerter comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Josh Green comes in for Ball. Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Williams passes to Smith. Bridges a screen on Ball. Ball against Smith. To end the run. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
It's deflected. Bridges kicks to Smith. Williams a screen on White. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Smith. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Buzelis. Trains it from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Miller dishes to Green. Miller kicks to Smith. Lets it go with the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Outside, Ball. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
White is out there with Ball. And it's Vucevic, then it's Buzelis, and it's Giddey in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Pass to Green. Front past the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 8. Left side, Ball. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges got 6 points.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
To the left side wing. Vucevic's screen on Ball. Ball, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Miller finds Ball. Fires from the corner. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey has got his 4th rebound in this one. That's to Vucevic. Fires for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 5. Driving to the basket. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Ball, no good. Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Hornets.
Miller, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball, the pass to White. Pass to Vucevic, takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller surveying the floor. Ball with it. Driving inside. On the wing, Bridges. Miller, the pass to Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-3 run. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Miller outside. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green with the ball. He's picked up by White. And stolen by Giddey.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Charlotte no good that time either. Doesn't go for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls ahead. They lead by 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Smith is out there with Ball. And it's Curry. And it's Diabate in a power forward. Hornets trail by 3. Nurkic with it. Jones covering. Smith scanning the floor. The 3 doesn't go that time.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Ball's checked in for Chicago. The Hornets also with the sub. Miller's checked in for Curry. Smith against Jones. Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. Over Jones. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Hornets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith kicks to Miller. Back to Smith. There's the triple. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. The one, and this is just the one made. Smith, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Shot's good by Williams.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Ball with it, defended by Giddey. Ball dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Diabate. From the arc. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut back down to just one with the basket from Smith.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the basket by Jones.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Out to Miller, pass to Smith. Over Jones. Out left to the wing. Here's Diabate. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Ball. Stolen by Ball. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead. The tray. Again, the miss by Smith.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Back to Giddey. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's White in for Ball. Jones for 3. No good that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here is Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Giddey. Ball outside. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Thomas against White. Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Fires away from way outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Chicago. The kick out to Johnson. Thomas against White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game now.
At the line for the net.
And he sinks the second. Here's Chicago now. Ball into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
Outside Russell. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Pass to Buzelis. From deep, Giddey. Offensive board. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Russell. And they pick up 2. Russell's got 5 now.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping them get such a high percentage look.
White with a screen on Russell. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Johnson. Right side Giddey. Over Johnson, and he drains the turnaround J.
That's a chance he's never going to pass up. The D completely ineffective.
White with the steal. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Williams' shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Buzelis has got his second basket of the game.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Vucevic with a steal. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Ball. He has 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis, covered by Johnson. There's a screen to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Now here's Sharp. Here's Clowney. Knocks down the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Giddey passes to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Giddey. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Dosunmu on the wing, covered by Johnson. And Dosunmu with the 3.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, it would have. Counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4.
First team foul.
Johnson against Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Wilson. Dosunmu on the wing. Williams defending. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Wilson. Here's Clowney. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Dosunmu. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Giddey. And there's the drive. Sharp grabs the miss. Up top, Johnson. Defended by Jones. Back to Johnson. Here's the pick. Pass to Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Jones. The kick out to Williams. For 3, Smith. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Johnson. No points so far. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
There's the double with Sharp. Williams from long range. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Dosunmu outside. Outside Giddey. Smith inside. Guarded by Sharp. A nice shot by Smith. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Smith, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in for Williams. Ball with it. Watford covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Jones. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Clowney. Thomas, he's checked in for Wilson. And Russell is subbed in for Watford. Now here's Ball. Outside Giddey. Lets the three fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Johnson against Vucevic. Left side, Johnson. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Ball into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Russell finds Williams. And here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ellis. Covered by Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And that's a well-timed play with Ellis ready to catch and finish.
The shot by Russell, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
There's Ball with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas, a screen on White. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Ball against Russell. Pass to Jones. Ball outside. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got Kobe White, Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. The shot by Russell, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Stolen by Russell. To the middle. Claxton down low, working on Vucevic, and Claxton gets the bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Three-pointer, Ellis. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ellis has got 14 points.
Ellis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Thomas misses. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Ball outside. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 5. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by White. Johnson on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Sinks it from distance.
For three.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Giddey. Six to shoot. And he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Right side, Williams. Thomas, a screen on White. Williams passes to Claxton. White with a steal. This one for three. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 10.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Vucevic, a screen on Russell. Giddey fades back. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. White against Thomas. Outside Johnson. Russell from outside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Ball passes to Williams. Stolen by Russell.
2 minutes.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Ball. White with a steal. Pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Thomas. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thomas has got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Vucevic's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. What will happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Giddey. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And Watford subbed in for Russell. Now here's Sharp from deep. Johnson knocks down the long J. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
The kick out to Williams. There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 10.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Pass to Wilson, and stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Ball with it. Watford covering, and the shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now Johnson takes a 3. On target from range.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Smith passes to DeSumo. Back to Smith. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. It's good. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Chicago ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Trendon Watford is out there with Johnson. In the Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the 4.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Johnson passes to Wilson. Pass to Clowney. 4-3. Drops in the 3. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Dosunmu goes in. Smith outside. Back to Dosunmu. Kicks it out to Collins. To stop the run. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Johnson. Watford outside. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Wilson. They grab their own miss. Sharp, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Giddey. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Collins with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Collins against Johnson. Collins, no good. The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Sharp. Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. Now here's Watford. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. Chicago leading. Here's Collins. And he drops it in from the low post.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
1:10 left in the final quarter. Offensive rebound. Sharp. Basket's good. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And that's a foul called on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul, and a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Uzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. There's Ball with a 3, and knocks down the 3.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Williams, a screen on White. Here's Thomas. Outside for Russell. Launches it. Yeah! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Williams. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Zaire Williams. 3rd personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
For the Bulls.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Thomas outside. Johnson a screen on White. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
To tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
It's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. Knocked loose. Williams looking over the floor. Outside Thomas. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And there's the call on Mark Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot uncomfortable.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And here's Russell following LaMelo Ball's 3. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And here's Miller outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
The drive by Russell. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Plays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 7 points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
Charlotte making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Now here's Williams. Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Johnson. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
on D'Angelo Russell. This is his first free throw of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Green.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Brendan Watford's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Number 9.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Watford inside. Curry meets him. Watford, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Smith. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson with the block. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Bucket is good.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area, so Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Up top, Watford, guarded by Kirk. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Bridges. And it's ball in for Josh Okogie. And the Nets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Shots good by Wilson.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Curry dishes to Smith. Back to Curry. Launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Williams. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Also Williams out there. Sharp out there with Wilson. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. Now here's Johnson. Out to the wing. Over in the corner, Williams. They set the screen. Kicks it out to Wilson. Drills the three-pointer.
Jalen Wilson.
Wilson's got 9 points.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And it's Ball in the corner. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that one is good. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Williams gets the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Bridges. Got a piece of it. It's tipped. Pass the ball. And here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Floats it up for Williams. Ball up top. And Ball Ball slams it in.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, a great transition offense.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte.
Substitution.
And Williams is checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Green in for Smith.
LaMelo.
And then for Brooklyn, who is checked in for Wilson. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Williams. Taken away by Williams. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And the basket is good.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now, here is Russell. The numbers in their favor. Here's Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Ball. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 5. To the inside. Outside for Curry. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Bridges. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Green. And it's Ball in for Seth Curry. Brooklyn leading by 5. It's Russell with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Claxton is screen on Miller. Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Williams sends a screen for Thomas. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams, a screen on Russell. Ball, no good. The Nets with the lead. Williams for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Ball, the pass to Williams, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to have to.
The previous play is under
signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands. And
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Another conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Make some noise and get ready for the big and half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Russell kicks to Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Brooklyn, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And the Hornets making a change here. Kobe's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Russell, count the basket and the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Releases. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Ball kicks to Williams. Good defense by Claxton. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Thomas goes in. Johnson with a screen on Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Okogie, the pass to Williams. Ball against Williams. Williams has a screen for Ball. Back to Williams. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it's blocked.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Grant Williams.
Here's Russell, and there's the drive. And yes, it's good. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
To Okogie. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Williams. To the middle to stop the run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have to determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Josh Green's checked in for Josh Okogie. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson down low. He's covered by Ball. And Johnson with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Claxton. And Ball comes to help. Here's Wilson. Good on the triple. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Wilson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Brooklyn will get a change.
Day'Ron Sharp. Noah Clowney. Trendon Watford.
Williams against Sharp. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, it was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass the ball. They need this one. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul. In for your Hornets.
It's the Nets now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Wilson, Watford out there with Johnson. Then it's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the 4. Smith surveying the D. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 14. Here's Wilson. Diabate grabs the board. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Wilson the pass to Sharp. From outside the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Martin's checked in for Wilson. Thomas checked in for Martin. Watford passes to Sharp. Here's Clowney. Great D that time from Nurkic. Hornets trail by 13. Smith kicks to Nurkic. Miller the pass to Ball. Here's Diabate. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 9 points for Keon Johnson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ball's not loose. Here's Thomas. Again, the Nets for two.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. There's Thomas with the three. It's rebounded by Sharp. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Fast break now for Charlotte. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice job there by Bridges to come up with the steal and then launch right into the fast break.
Free throw off from Ball. Thomas gets an open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. Bridges kicks to Ball. Rebound by Williams. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Deep 2 from Russell. The kick out to Williams. There's Thomas with the 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
Smith for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Ball. And a new group in for the Nets.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Here's a Kogi. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Whitehead. There's the triple. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Going inside, here's Sharp. lays it up off the glass.
Dayron Sharp.
5 seconds left in the game. They need this. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
The way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Williams passes to Bridges. Back to Williams. Left side, Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's White. Williams with the block. Miller inside. White covering. It's stolen by Buzelis. And they're running. Ball with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And stolen by Giddey. Ball kicks to White. From deep. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by White. Ball's got 6 points.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Ball. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
To Chicago.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound by Williams.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Green. After the miss from Vucevic, Green dishes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Offline from the top of the key.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Ball from long range. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bridges kicks to Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball against Ball. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Ball. Ball's making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. The kick out to Ball. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Smith feeling it out of it. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And just running the offense
White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Smith. Can they get it? Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 8. To the left wing. Fades. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Cranes the three-pointer.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Jones kicks the ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Chicago. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Curry all out there with Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Smith on the wing. Pass the ball. Back to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Bulls leading by 8. Jones looking for an opening. The 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Now Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jones for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Charlotte. Got a piece of it. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's taken away by Smith. One-on-one fast break. Fires away from way outside. And no good that time. Hornets trail by 5. Curry passes the ball. Back to Curry. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddy with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the confidence just oozing out of Ball right now. He feels like he can get any shot he wants. You can ill afford to let him get into a rhythm.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Ball against Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. White looking around. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Ball. Smith for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Smith's got 6 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Smith against Williams. Smith dishes to Bridges. There's the drive. Williams kicks to Miller. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Ball. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Buzelis, no one around him. Good on the triple. He has 7.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Williams. Bridges a screen on Ball. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Williams against Ball. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Ball. From outside, off the mark. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Hornets trail by 8. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls shooting at 50% in a decent groove. To the inside, and Williams throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Ball. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Bridges finds Miller. Back to Bridges. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Bridges. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Hornets trail by 5. Miller kicks to Ball. Miller, the pass to Ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Back to Miller. Out to Bridges. There's Green with the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball against Ball. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
On the wing, Bridges. He has 6. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Williams. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith checked in for Charlotte. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Launches a 3. Poked away. Vucevic finds Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Sinks that one from the post. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead. Here's Giddey. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams. Smith outside. Takes it inside. Miller inside. He's covered by Ball. Back to Williams. Ball against Giddey. Ball no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Ball that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 7. Out to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Williams with a clean look. And the Bulls another 3.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's stolen by White. Williams dishes to Vucevic. And White kicks to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball from long range. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Bulls making a switch here. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. White a screen on Ball. Jones for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stolen by Jones. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Bulls lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Smith, and it's Nurkic in at the center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Giddey. Outside, Jones. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 9. Smith wide open. He fires. Got 3 off the mark. Giddy against Smith. Giddy the pass to Collins. Smith outside. 3-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Salon. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Jones. That falls. Nice feed. And time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Smith the pass to Ball. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. Here's Salon. And he banks in the layup.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Vucevic, a screen on Ball. No good. Hornets trail by 8. Green in the post. Giddy defending. Miller with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Inside. White against Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer up.
Bridges kicks the Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Gonzalez grabs the board. Knocked away. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Hornets trail by 8. Miller the pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
White. Good.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's off from 3-point range. Charlotte working against the clock now. There's Green with the 3. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Green kicks to Bridges. Williams a screen. Bridges dishes to Williams. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Ball driving the lane.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Ball penetrating. Ball against Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Ball from long range. Nails the triple.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. It's good. The assist and time from Ball.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it.